Hi, I'm Jim Schuster, certified elder law attorney from Southfield, Michigan. I keep hearing from politicians that millionaires are getting Medicaid, and in my experience, I never seen millionaires lining up to get Medicaid, and I looked all over the web as a guide to millionaires how to get Medicaid, and I looked on Yahoo, and I didn't find any guide for Medicaid for millionaires, so I thought I should at least make the video so all the millionaires out there who want to get on Medicaid, I can find out how to do it. So the first thing to know about Medicaid is you can only have $2,000. So that means you got to take all that money and just give it away. Now, hopefully you got some of those legendary greedy kids, so you got to give it to them. And that mansion, by the way, you'll probably have to get a life estate on it because remember, Medicaid only allows a homestead of a limited value. No mansions. Now, the next thing you got to do is sit tight and wait for 5 years because there's this 5-year look back. Now, you know, if you gave away your $1 million and applied before 5 years was over, then Medicaid would say, okay, how much you gave away? You'd say, well, I gave away $1 million, and they would impose a penalty period. And a penalty period means they won't pay for a period of time. They won't pay for the period of time you could have paid the nursing home with that money. So let's say the state average cost of care is $8,000 a month. $1 million would pay for 125 months. So that means if you give away your $1 million and go apply for Medicaid, they won't pay the bill for 10 years and 5 months. So you don't want to do that. You want to give away that $1 million, then wait 5 years. Now you're ready to go into your nursing home. First thing you got to do is you got to find a nursing home with an open bed. An open Medicaid bed. Most have Medicaid beds, but not all. And so that means you may not find one just when you're ready to go in. Now, the next thing to remember is we're talking about Medicaid paying the bill. So it's not enough just to be in a nursing home, but you must meet the medical level of care determination. You must actually need a nursing home level of care. That means you must have a serious medical condition that requires skilled nursing, or you must have a medical condition that causes you to need a custodial environment such as Alzheimer's. The other way you can meet the test is if you need assistance with activities of daily living, such as toileting, bathing, feeding, things like that. So let's say you got in the nursing home. Now remember, don't expect a resort. This is a nursing home. So the room you get, you'll be sharing with a roommate, maybe 2 roommates, and in some nursing homes, 3 roommates. So you're going to be in this room with these other guys. All right. This is a busy place. They're short-staffed. They don't have an aide for every resident. Matter of fact, the resident-to-aide ratio may be 1 to 20, maybe even 1 to 30 overnight. Anyways, so that means you can't get everything just when you want it or need it. So let's say if you have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, you push the call button. You just might have to wait because after all, what if that aide is taking care of somebody who has a real emergency? So you'll just have to wait until your turn. And after all, if you can't wait that long, well, that's why you're wearing a diaper, remember? They put everybody in continence supplies with any seams. All right, so the next thing you got to remember is that you got to try to get some sleep. Because remember, you're in a room with other people, and if some of them are having problems, then they'll probably keep you up all night. Now let's talk about the daily routine. So the daily routine goes like this. So after you hopefully got a night's sleep, and maybe you did, maybe you didn't, they get you up about 7 a.m., get you dressed, and now it's time for breakfast. And you'll be taking the breakfast room or eating area in a wheelchair. Very few people seem to walk in nursing homes. Everybody seems to be in wheelchairs. It's easier that way to get people out to the dining room, you see. Okay, so then, by the way, I said get dressed, then you get wheeled down. No shower. No. You get your shower, with the line of other guys about twice a week. Time for a shower, all line up, and then they'll take you in the shower room and give you a shower. So after you've had breakfast, then you get wheeled out and you can sit at the nurse station and watch things or, sit in your wheelchair anywhere and wait for lunch. And lunch, do the same thing, wheeled into. And oh, by the way, don't expect bright conversation at the table. You'll be probably sitting there with 3 other people. I remember a lot of the residents are in nursing home because they have dementia, Alzheimer's, And so, just take that into consideration. You wheeled out, and now you wait for dinner. After dinner finally rolls around, and you go with the whole routine all over again. And after dinner, you get to be put down in bed. Lights out, lights never go out, of course. But you'll be in bed about 7 and ready to start the whole exciting routine all over again. I guess you can see why I don't see many millionaires lining up nursing home. You could take your $1 million, pay for your own staff in your own home, have personalized attention, and if it costs you that $8,000 a month, you could still go for 10 years and 5 months on that alone. If you had income coming in, Social Security pension could last even longer. In the home, you wouldn't have to give it away or anything like that. You could live in your own home. So I think you can see why we don't see many millionaires lining up to fly for Medicaid. But for working folks, now that's when it becomes a matter of absolute necessity, and all these inconveniences, or whatever you want to call them, indignities, are just a necessary part of life. Anyways, it's been Jim Schuster, certified elder law attorney from Southfield, Michigan. Good talking with you. Got questions? Give me a call at 248-356-3500 or visit my website for those who really need Medicaid at www.jimschuster.com. Good talking with you. Bye now.